Modeling your structure. In this video, I'm going to show you how to print scaled views of your shed in order to print them and glue them onto cardboard to make a cardboard model. So the first thing we need to do is we need to change the camera view. So right now, our camera view is in perspective. We need to change it to parallel projection, and this will allow us to get orthographic views. Next, we need to go to our camera standard view. Let's start with the front. We're looking at an orthographic view of the front of our structure. So between our tray and our toolbars, we want to center our structure and zoom in as far as we can to fit as much of our structure on the page without cropping anything. So here we have my entire structure centered to the best of my ability on the page. So I'm going to go into my print setup, and I want to select the correct printer, the correct paper size, and I want to change my paper orientation to be landscape because my structure is wider than it is high. So, okay. The next thing I'm going to do is go to my print preview. When you do this, you want to select your printer, and your print preview will be defaulted to fit to page and use model extents. So we want to deselect these items. We want to change our scale to be something like in SketchUp 2 feet equals 1 inch on your print, or 1 inch on your print equals 24 inches on your SketchUp file. And if we hit OK, we should have a nice centered model on our page. We have to remember that scale factor, which was 1 inch on our page equals 2 feet in our SketchUp model. And that's how we're going to print everything. So next we're going to print this item, your front view. And then once you've printed your front view, you can close and you can select your remaining views. So you can go from your camera without zooming or changing anything. And you can go to standard view from your front. And then you can go perhaps to the right. And I'm going to pan this over just a little bit so you can see everything and center it. Same thing, go back to my print. Oh, I don't want to print. I want print preview. Print preview. We want to have the same ratio. So 1 inch equals 2 feet. And we hit OK. And this looks really nice on the page. So we can print that. And close it. So we did your front and your right. So we want to go to our camera. We want to go to the back. And this fits really nicely on the page. Same thing, file, print preview. To check your scale, hit OK. It fits nicely on the page. You print that off. And then go to your camera, views, standard views. We've done our front, we've done our right, we've done our back. So let's do the left side. And again, we need to pan this over. Same thing, print that one. And now it's up to you if you want to do the bottom and the top. The bottom is going to be distorted. So if we go to our camera, standard views, and we look at bottom, you'll see that your bottom is distorted because we haven't assigned a material and all you can really see is the overhang. I wouldn't recommend printing this. Same as the top. So if we go into our camera, standard views, top, you're just going to see your roof. And ultimately, this isn't going to be the right size for printing because we're not getting the right length for the roof to fit on an angle. So at this point, you're pretty much done printing all of your views. So you'll have printed your front, right, back, and left side. And then you can cut those out and you can glue them directly onto cardboard. And then you can measure out your 2 roof pieces and you can cut those out and glue them together. And if you want, it could be kind of neat if you made a removable roof and you could see the inside of your structure and you could see all of the cool features that you put in your structure. So if you wanted to do that, it would be neat to take some time and make models of all of the items that you chose to put inside your structure. Additionally, you could make your doors open and close, and if you had sliding windows, you could take the time to create sliding windows using your cardboard. Really, it depends how much time your instructor gives you, but you could really go to town. This is the end of video.